everyone, and welcome to D&D with R&D. I am Christy. I am not the DM. That is R&D tonight, but R&D is here to DM a game with a bunch of us. Chrissy is still running a bit late, but Micro, Pasta, and I are here. And we are currently off air. We were already in character, starting to debate the idea of maybe robbing the auction. Do you want to do the recap so that everyone knows why we're arguing about?
I can't. We last time we had our own little auction.
Yeah, we did.
Cute.
I almost got blown up.
Which went okay.
Yeah, it went.
Yeah, there's a lot happened last time. You did have your own auction.
Yeah, we had our own auction, which went well. Then I can't remember. Then we just.
You were invited to. You actually got your invitation.
Yeah, we got our invitations, and after like a bit of having to spread some rumors that explained why we didn't sell more, because that people at the auction were disappointed about that. But
Preet went out and did her thing.
Yeah,
boutique auction. It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we figured out. Felix, from what I remember, paid someone to scry on the bad guys, and then we figured out where the main bad guy is, and I went and snuck and followed him to their secret area and almost got blown up.
Immediately got spotted by the robot, the warforged, and then got almost blown up. Yes.
And then Esley and Felix got into a fight.
And we still need to have their
And wait. Preet, I want on that one. Preet, let them have it out and realize that they both have trust issues. They just react in it. One is by opening up and being very honest, and then with Esley is to shut down and pretend like it never happened. Then
oh my gosh, Felix hit me. Felix
in the boob.
No,
she didn't even get to hit you.
She tried to hit you.
She was trying to hit me, and then
very upset.
She tried to shatter me.
Yeah, she lost her shit. Felix.
So that's why Estelle left, because she wanted her to cool her tits.
Well, also,
it's
I'm not gonna go.
Her mom's life is on the line here.
Yeah, so she's doing a great job. So there was a bit of drama. Yes, the team, the show must go on. We're all here. We're all pulling together.
Didn't it turn out that Felix's mom might not actually have died in the explosion? Wasn't there something about that?
It turns out Claire lied.
Yes.
Claire may have lied.
That's right. When we got back to the hotel.
Will lie.
She will lie.
In order to get us to go into the temple.
No, the Claire we are with has lied. That is in her past.
She didn't lie. I mean, you can ask her this. She didn't lie. She got a note she found a note telling her that she needs to lie to you guys in the past views, in the future. She needs to lie to you.
Yeah.
Great.
So that you will have a reason to go back in time and rescue Felix's mom.
And that's
wait, so she did die in our past? Now I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't think that's settled.
She might have. We won't know until we're there.
Fucking time travel.
Yeah.
Yes, we can all blame R&D for this.
Yes, pretty much.
And R&D blames himself.
I do.
Made things more complicated.
Yes, and so we had gone back to the auction house as well, and we were coming up with a plan. Right?
Yeah, and we also decided on what to sell, and
yes,
we were gonna get a shield made from God's Dream so that we could have both armor and the shield. Felix was gonna.
All we know is the shield tastes like butter.
Yes.
Okay. You don't know that yet, but yes, the shield.
Yeah. Felix was gonna burn with one of Esley's weapons as well, so she could teleport those in. We had a plan of making the blacksmiths aware of the rune that we know is broken, that it is in fact broken, to like at least somewhat mess with their the Iron Cloud's plans. And we were gonna use since we're going to be demonstrating the guns, we will be having some of the guns with us, so we can use them to attack them.
Use the gunpowder too as like a smoke cover.
Yeah, also that. And me and Horatio and Claire at some point needs to go talk with them and get their little wooden anti-magic chips.
Yes. Your exemption markers.
Yeah. Which I will be doing an identify on if I can get away with it, because I want to know how it works.
Sure.
Something that can disable something that can disable anti-magic and a counterspell. That's quite powerful.
You don't know about the counterspell. You just know that the anti-magic one.
It's still powerful as fuck.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, we had some weaponry being made, and
yep. So I'm gonna ask one more time before we skip forward, because you're probably not gonna get another chance to plan. Does everybody know how they're gonna have /weapons /focuses /component pouches, whatever you need to get in there? Because
yeah, we had a discussion about components that were subtle, like holy water or herbs and stuff, jewelry.
Yeah. So things that are jewelry, you're probably going to be able to get away with. So if you have medallions, probably Preet's bracelet, her Kronos' blessing, can probably sneak in as just jewelry. If you have a focus that's like a medallion, that would probably pass off just fine.
Our tattoos.
Those will probably pass off just fine.
Yeah.
I need to figure out if I can pass off because my focus is also my spell book.
Yeah. But you keep yours in your fishbowl, so that's probably no one's gonna bother to check that.
But
then
Bruno.
The question is, what about my wand? That I have.
Is that also in your fishbowl, or is that something?
Well, yeah, the wand is
pants.
The wand is down is in the fishbowl, and then the book is like not in the fish book, but like set up outside on like a little stand.
Okay. You could probably Claire kind of let you know that she snuck in the message stone.
Yeah.
Sending stone, there we go. The sending stone by pretty much her arm's got a little compartment that she's can pretty much just open up and like stick shit in, and so she's able to just kind of do that. So she'll let you know you'll get like a pat down, but they're not.
I mean, they're not going to open the box.
They're not going to open the box. They're probably not going to open your fishbowl. They're probably not going to dig in your fishbowl. They'll probably give because they're more worried about
actual
big weapons. Yeah, and they put a lot of trust on their anti-magic /counterspell runes that they have. So they're not really worried about you showing it. Like you can show up with your spell book, but it's probably not going to do any. Like in their heads, it's probably not going to do anything. So.
Okay, so I can pretty much bring everything. Great.
Yeah, anything that's not obviously a weapon or obviously armor, you're probably going to be okay.
So not my dagger and not my sword.
Well, the sword you're going to be bringing in through things.
Yeah.
Yep, and no armor. They're gonna give you the dirty look for armor because that shows you're showing up for it appears like you're showing up for a fight, and this is not that place.
I know me and Preet are pretty
armor.
much going to be wearing very similar dresses.
Yep.
Yeah. What about cloaks of protection or displacement?
Cloaks of displacement.
I mean, they're not going to look fashionable.
They're not going to look fashion. Yeah, that's probably the big cloaks of protection. I think look pretty. They pretty much they're. I don't know what they. I feel like they don't look conspicuous.
Yeah, but displacement does because it literally it actually displaces your image. Like you can tell if someone's wearing that. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how they work.
Let me.
Yeah. Two other things too. Obviously, I won't be able to take my bandolore in my little guitar.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
And Bruno, I gave him my gauntlets of ogre power when I
Yeah,
got my tattoo.
He's not gonna
How many
go-
invitations did we get?
5.
Yeah.
So
Oh, for
He
Claire.
plans on coming with us.
at
we get
registration or
staff.
whatever, you'll get a tour that pretty much says you get one boss lady, boss man, like your main person, and then 4 of their entourage, pretty much.
So
Yeah,
it'll
the
be
incense are not coming.
yeah.
We'll have to set them up outside the door with some sort of plan, like to come help us or help us out or something. So
There's like
Help
the
get out
like extra
civilians.
staff are allowed to hang out outside of the venue, and there's like bars and shit where they kind of, they can kind of keep an eye on things, because a lot of other people are not trusting too. It's not just you all. So there are areas where like guards and stuff, I can take you over to them now.
Okay, that's at least nice.
Yeah. So the venue is this big old building here. That's the main venue. These back areas back here is areas where staff and stuff can hang out. They're still quite a ways, like they're not miles away, obviously, but it's gonna take them several minutes to make it in. If you were to call for help, it's not like 3 rounds they're in, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want extra staff, they could hang out there.
could you ping it one more time for me, please?
Sure, back here. This is the
Okay.
staff area, or the area that we set up for staff.
That's the area we couldn't turn down when we came into town, right?
Yes,
They were
that's the
there
area. Yeah,
blocked
they
off.
wouldn't let you
Okay.
guys go that way, because this whole pretty much this whole back section of the city is blocked off for this event. It's you ain't allowed back there.
So
Well, I mean, yeah, you guys would be.
So instead of using them as like backup, like calling for help and having them come inside, I think we should give them the task that as soon as they start seeing shit go down, because I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell from just outside of the venue, that they should come help people get out of the building.
That's a good idea.
So that way we don't have to waste time with waiting for them to get into the fight. We can just have them help people out.
Here's a question, Preet. What's like a flute or something? If you could find a flute and have that as your focus, that's much smaller and much easier to get in.
Oh no, but this is a magical instrument.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
But if
but
you
you
don't
still-
have it with you, you're not going to be able to cast spells. period.
Yeah, it was more to have something so you have some kind of focus so you could actually cast spells.
Okay.
Find material components.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, you might be able to find like a hand flute or like a hand pipe that you could
Yeah,
have
sure.
as like decoration that would probably get through just fine.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if you do not take an instrument with you, you're not going to be
Oh
able to cast
my
spells.
gosh.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
spells
Then
require material.
wait. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Tiny ocarina.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
There are tiny ocarinas that can be worn as necklaces.
I was
That's
gonna.
actually exactly what I was thinking.
I was
but
actually gonna
ahead.
go for a lute
lute.
as a necklace. Yeah.
Tiny little lute necklace.
Yeah, just like enough for like 3 notes or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
do a lot with
yeah,
3
you're not gonna
notes.
need much. You're gonna, but yeah, you can switch
Yep.
over.
I can. Yeah, because we've got a couple days yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All
you're
right.
gonna have to switch over your magic, whatever. So as far as your rolls are, you're gonna have to subtract whatever you get from.
Yeah, I've taken it off my what is that called? Items list. I unticked it for the and also my cloak of displacement. So it automatically does that because I dragged it in. So
for a tiny loot, I'm gonna go with.
How much does that cost?
15 gold pieces.
Sure.
Because it's actually going to function and it'll actually do a thing, but it's not a full-fledged loot. So
Yes.
about half the cost of a regular loot.
I'm just imagining it makes the same sound like if you take like a matchbox and have like rubber bands around it. Like that's kind of sound.
yeah.
I was thinking like a really high
Preet
piccolo.
is ingenious enough to figure out a way to just like you know, figure
You
something
never
out.
made that in school? Like a tiny guitar made out of matchbox.
No, just like the one that sort of hangs down kind of between her. She's sort of flat-chested, you know, because she's kind of androgynous. But yeah, and where she can just kind of lift it up and like doo-doo-doo, little piccolo kind of thing.
And then I'm gonna go with. I mean, you can try to sneak in the cloak of displacement,
Yeah.
but that's an iffy one.
No, she's just gonna be there throwing bardic inspirations, little tunes that she'll play to inspire her party members.
Okay, and then just so you know, you're not gonna have a weapon either. You gonna be cool with that?
I've got my personality. I don't need any other
Okay.
weapons.
Okay.
My daggers are my charm, and my rapier is my wit.
See, for me, my dagger is my dagger.
And then you picked what you need to. Etsley is gonna pick whatever weapon she wants.
Yeah, my
available.
+1 short sword.
Okay, so, and I'm pretty sure Felix will bring her flame tongue and her, and then your short sword. Those will be her two bound weapons.
I unticked my armor and stuff. Just so.
Yeah, all of your ACs are gonna go down the tubes.
Yeah.
Here, because you ain't gonna have any armor, so your AC should just be.
Well, we do have our tattoos.
Yeah, if you have tattoos,
But will they work?
So -15.
Yeah, will they work? As I mean, they're still gonna be there. You don't unattune to something. It takes like 24 hours of you being away from it, or on. I guess if you were like 24 hours in an anti-magic field, you would unattune to it. So you can give it a try and see if it'll work when you get in there or not.
Now the question is, does the little exemption wood chip things also mean that my barrier tattoos will still work?
You're gonna have to figure that out on your own.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of important for what I need to set my AC to.
I will, when you get there, I will let you know.
Yeah.
And then Felix cannot bring Buttercup or Rosie along because
and I can't bring Chomper.
You cannot bring Chomper. Nope.
And probably not.
Besides, Chomper stays with Tiaho.
Yeah, Tiaho could probably get away with having Chomper around because she's not going to actually be in the thing. So like, the people who hang around outside, and you saw this when you woke up, like they're carrying weapons. They are not taking it easy. It's just inside that nobody's allowed to, inside that building. Outside, the people outside, Tiaho and Bruno, they can be as well armed as they want to be. So I'm pretty sure that Felix could tell Buttercup to hang around like Bruno or Tiaho and just give them the instruction to hang around or protect them or something, and she would do it. No problem. But we can ask her if she wants to have her be around or not.
Oh, by the way, as a Verdun, I have limited telepathy. So if people who are in the back can kind of, if they want to know if I found anything on the main floor, heard any good gossip or whatever, sort of come out and make eye contact, with me within 30 feet. I'll let you know.
Nice. That's useful.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that said, I think that is.
Oh, R&D. I have a question. So I know that Yanti, like the monsters that you look up, if they're just, the monsters, they usually have venom that they can use within a day.
You get poison spray.
You get poison spray? The Yanti race?
No, I mean like a venomous bite. Like I looked it up. The monsters usually have a venomous bite. And I'm wondering if I as a Yanti, have a venomous bite.
I'm gonna go with doubtful.
I think that's what the poison spray stands.
Yeah, I think that's what the poison spray is. So you're not a baity kind of snake thing. You're more of a spray kind of snake thing.
The spitting cobra.
You're more like a spitting cobra than a black mamba.
I want to be a black mamba though.
Nope. So you know how to you would know that you can spit spray or spit poison. Spray poison. So you would know that, but no, I would say that you're more of a spitting snake. Okay. So last chance, and then we're gonna move on because
I'm trying
to. I could harvest my own poison.
Trying to
I
stretch
see
it out a
you.
little bit for Chrissy to arrive, but she's
that's
Milk
okay.
my own
I got a question for you all before
All right.
Chrissy gets here.
Okay.
So
If the answer benefits you, it's no.
no. Here's your hotel room. I made it. There
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
So you took
Oh
over
my
the top
gosh.
floor.
Yes,
You
we
have
did.
a lot of time on your hands.
You saw
Lunch
me on
hours.
Sunday. You saw me get home on Sunday and lock myself in here and be like, I need to make things. Or Monday. That was yesterday. Gosh, that was yesterday. Not
Yeah.
even Sunday. You didn't see me on Sunday. You saw me yesterday.
Yeah.
So what rooms are you all in?
That would be weird if I saw you on Sunday
That would be weird. I was not in town.
creeping outside y'all's window.
Well, I would definitely be in this room, I guess. Well,
That's the main room.
Oh,
Fine.
No.
Yeah, the main room.
I was going for the scrolls and stuff. The thing is, I don't really need a room like as such.
Yeah, so the main room's got its own bathroom and shower and whatnot. So just
Yeah, we
can only
decided,
get so much
that
detail.
Okay,
Crate
then-
would get that room.
Okay, no, then definitely not me. I was just going off by what was in it quickly. I just need some kind of like I can just sit on the floor and sleep. Trevor's not gonna care, and I'm in my bowl.
Yep. So well, pick wherever it is you would sleep, and the rest of you.
I would
Oh,
have
I've
the
got,
small.
look, I've
I'll
got
take
a
smallest
great
one.
view. Look at this.
What?
I've got a great view of the street.
Mhm.
Well, the top of the roofs as well.
I'm gonna think Esley would want a room with a lot of windows,
Okay.
just so she can have her pick of which one to jump out of.
Claire, and so where would you stick the rest of your interns, and I guess we can figure out where Felix is at the end.
Oh gosh.
Didn't we decide that me and Claire was sharing a room for
I think
giggles?
you did.
So Claire and you were sharing a room for giggles.
Well, if you don't have to sleep, then shouldn't you just take the lounge area?
Yeah,
Ratio?
I mean that's what I mean. I can just.
Yeah.
Well, I have to sleep, but I don't need a bed to sleep. I just like.
Just power down
stand
for a
there.
second too.
I just
Stand
stand
by
there. I just stand there motionless for 6 hours. I will see all of you going to the bathroom.
There you go. That's not creepy. Yeah, I can bunk up with whomever. That's fine. You know, Preet will sleep with anybody. So this is
Would
her.
Preet and Felix share a room?
Yeah, I think we have in the past when we were trying
Yeah,
to
you have.
get Etzli and prior guy.
And then everyone could get a room each. Or sleep together. I mean,
Oh yeah, I guess they can split up. There is a whole there. Yeah, if you want to bunk them together, you guys can.
yeah.
The main party can not share a room if they don't want to. Felix and Preet don't want to share a room. You can make your interns share a room. But
That's
it's
true.
up to you all.
I don't know. That's fine.
What do you all think?
I will sleep. I will sleep right.
I think it's fine.
Do you think it's fine that they have their own rooms?
Yeah. Felix doesn't take up much space.
Sleep, Muffin. Sleep right outside of Bruno's room.
Bruno is the one that you should not probably trust most of the time.
I'll stand.
But he has a girlfriend now.
He does have a girlfriend now.
Yeah, who he
You
might
keep
think
forgetting.
of.
Well, he can't see her yet because he is being very careful about the
Fine.
timeline. Because I don't think they've met yet.
No, they have.
Have they? Yeah,
Have
they might
they?
have. They might
Yeah,
have
they
by
did.
now.
They
I don't
met-
remember
they
when
met.
they met.
They met like right around the festival.
Yeah, so around now they're meeting. So he's being good because right around now is when they're meeting. Okay. So
And he doesn't want to fuck up the timeline because if he fucks up the timeline, he fucks up his first relationship ever.
yeah, so he's being very, very good. So with all your bedtime, you all got beds and whatnots. I'm gonna save obviously because Felix isn't here yet. But once Felix gets here, we're gonna get a resolution to the Felix at
We're gonna
fight.
get character development time.
Yes, so we'll get to that in a second. But you all set out somebody who's ever in charge of the kitty. It's gonna be 500 gold pieces to get your shield out of, and 10 pieces of God's Dream to make a shield.
Okay.
It'll take 5 days, so you'll have like a couple of days with it at the end.
How much? 500?
500 gold pieces.
All
And
right.
shield.
500.
How much is a shield? Well, how much was a shield worth when we gave it in?
A shield on its own is probably not worth that much.
Yeah. Okay. I'll look
But
it up.
this is not your average.
No.
You're also paying for labor.
This shield isn't like other shields.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, normally they're about
I
10 GP. I've just looked it up.
Yep.
6 pounds. Does the God's Dream significantly change the weight?
It's not about the weight.
Mhm.
It's
No,
about the
no.
fact that you're. So
Just when it comes to selling it.
Yeah, the blacksmith who will tell you. So way back when you first took the God's Dream to the blacksmith, who had a name, but I can't remember, and I'm not going to bother to look through my notes. He's pretty much the only one. Like, he's not your average blacksmith. He does a bunch of magic.
He's not like other blacksmiths.
He's not like other blacksmiths. He does a lot of magic-y shit. Like, you've seen him demonstrate some of his magic weapons and stuff.
So he's almost an artificer, basically.
Kind of, but like an artificer, but it's just for build, not doesn't make things that kind of like function, but like can make magic items kind of way. But they're not mechanical in nature. He's a
magical fancy blacksmith.
Yeah, he's a magical fancy blacksmith, and he lets you know that like you could potentially just get a genuine old blacksmith to make you a shield, and then just make you a shield. But they might not be able to actually bring out the innate powers that the God's Dream has. So like anybody can potentially shape the metal into the shape, but to actually make it give you all those qualities, you need special tools and training, and he's the one who's got them. So he's gonna charge you for
blacksmith.
it. Yeah. So it is much more expensive. And at the end of it, you are getting a magic item at the end of this whole thing, similar to Etzley's whatever her armor is. It's now a magic item. Like,
but it hasn't like significantly made it heavier or something.
No. Okay. It's just a regular, good old fashioned.
But with some fancy.
It looks like a shield when you get it in 5 days. It looks like the blacksmith kind of describes to you the process, because he found it really weird to make this shield. He describes it as if something was guiding him as to how to shape it, almost as if the God's Dream itself was telling him what to do, and how to shape it, and how to make it. And so it comes out at this perfectly round squat dome of a shield. He said that like he tried to make it ornate, but the God's Dream like didn't want it, and so he ended up not. There's no symbols on it, there's no decoration on it. It's just nice, perfectly smooth dome.
I kind of always pictured God's Dream as having almost like an opalesque, like the shimmer of opal kind of.
For some reason I picture it as really bright golden, white gold almost.
How about
it is more like gold than
bright golden with an opal like sheen to it?
With opal like sheen.
Yes, gloss.
It looks very nice. Like it's almost a mirror, like it's a mirrored surface. The way that it came out, like you can see yourself.
You can fight a Medusa with it.
Oh, definitely.
Your enemies will see their own terror before they bow to you.
So you could fight a Medusa with it. It does have arm straps and whatnots, and that's like the only thing that the Godstream would let the blacksmith make is it's got place to hold it and use it as a shield. But other than that, he wasn't able to put anything fancy on it. So it just looks like a bowl.
Okay, and what does it do?
Well, you'll find out in 5 days.
All right. Also, okay, yes, we should also set the price, which I think should be. Did we already have to set the price for the shield?
Are we selling the shield? I think we're just having it with us.
It's just as a demo. Okay.
As a demo, yeah.
I mean, you can try to sell it. Well, I think this I think your original idea was like this is something you can do with God's Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To encourage people to buy more of your stuff.
Got it.
Does Felix have a shield normally? I can't remember.
I think she does, and I think that's what the shield is for. I think she made it for her.
She's gonna be the one to demo it.
Of some variety.
Just like I'm gonna be the one to demo the guns.
And or your armor.
And your armor. All right. So with all of that, all right. So we're gonna skip. We'll come back to Christy and to Etzli and Felix. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Bit. We're gonna skip forward.
We're already fucking with time enough. I mean, we might as well fuck with it more.
Yeah. So we're gonna skip forward about 3-ish days. For the most part, it's been rather uneventful. Nothing has really you've been getting yourselves ready, buying the crap that you need, playing with Rosie for Felix. She's still trying to train Rosie to not murder everything. Nice. Bruno's still keeping his distance from Horatio. He still thinks you're really weird for always asking about the stupid ring. He's like, you need to stop. So
I will happily pay that price for immortality.
Yeah, he's just like, dude, I'm not into it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're barking up the wrong tree.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I know you are entirely asking about the ring. Like they're like every day, or not every day, but you're like, can I see the ring? Can I see the ring? But at some point he's like, you're barking up the wrong tree, buddy.
Hey, I'm a fish.
Like,
I bark up trees. I bark up coral.
Sorry, I just got excited about something that only two of us know about. And just stop being excited about it.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that.
Forget about that. I just remembered. Okay,
but
that's for later.
Now.
R&D, write it down. Write it down.
You need to write it down.
So
make a note.
You can't forget this. This is too fucking funny.
Oh God, you two have been scheming. That's never good.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard for us not to speak.
It's true. So, and then Preet, I'm assuming you've been doing your same old rubbing elbows with all the fancy peoples and whatnot.
Rubbing elbows and other things.
She's interested in learning more about this deck of magic. That's on the
deck of magic.
Yeah. We can do that now or later. It's either way. If you've got something you want.
You can roll like persuasion.
Is it a deck of many things?
See how much kind of information you get out of it.
All right, first roll of the night. Let's see how she does. 15.
15. Okay. Most of the information you get is that a lot of people think that it's cursed, and
of course,
and somebody is probably everyone's like they're selling it for way too much money. Like it's not worth that much. It's just some cursed deck, and people play with it and they die, but apparently people are into that shit, so they're selling it on the market, but it's probably not worth it's probably not worth the money you would spend on it.
Oh, I wasn't gonna spend any money.
Yeah,
but okay.
But that's the information you get. Most people tell you it's not worth the money.
Okay,
not when she has one of the best thieves.
She's
got
also
caught stealing a book from an old man. Just gonna point that out.
Oh, there we go.
So,
here's Chrissy.
I still stole it.
Yeah, but she's also thinking that this might be a tactic to try to drive the price down.
Okay.
All right, welcome, Chrissy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Good timing.
Is it? It
Yes.
felt kind of late.
No, it's good timing. Quick question: would you and Preet share a room in the hotel?
I said
We
yes.
might.
I mean, otherwise we
know.
have to have like the interns like bunk up with one of us or them together or boot them out or sleep on the couches.
I mean, yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but sure.
There is an extra couch in our room, and you're very short.
You're very sure.
I mean, if you
Oh, you don't get the bed.
I'm just saying it'll feel like a bed to you.
No, I'm in the bed. Are you kidding?
Okay,
I'm not
right,
going in
all right.
the couch.
All right, so yeah, we're
So-
bunking up.
You're
We're
bunking up.
bunking.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
Bunk
Okay,
buddies.
so let's
We've
before
got
we
tactics
go the
to
2 days
talk.
ahead well, let's go 2 days ahead just so that we can move on with that, and I can give Felix a moment to compose herself before I throw her into the conversation,
novella.
the Ensley and Felix conversation. So we'll give you a sec to
Previously on
Soap opera.
drama in D&D.
yeah. So we won't get there yet. Okay.
Previously on the
Well-
Underdark drama.
Both D's stand for drama.
So you all, about 2 days in, have been minding your own business and whatnots. And sleeping as one does.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh no is a good thing.
Because we're not going to set up watch in a top level of a
No,
hotel
you're
room.
not gonna set up. I'm assuming you're not gonna set up.
By the way,
watch.
where are we keeping the God's Dream and the guns?
Yeah, where? I mean, I'm
In
assuming
a
you're
secret
keeping your
location
cards
that
and
we're
stuff?
not going to tell the DM.
Also, I will point out that we do have a watch technically, since I'm still
Yeah,
conscious.
you're still
of-
there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Yep. So, let's see. So in this setup, Horatio, you hear this. You hear a loud, a very loud bang coming from outside the hotel. It actually very much so reminds you of the gun demonstrations that you have been and gun practicing that you've been doing outside.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yes.
Claire and Bruno, they're unconscious, so they don't actually get a chance to make a save against this. They're not aiming for you, Etsley, so it's fine. But you wake up quick. Etsley wakes up quickly enough to notice Claire being like, she looks startled, and then all of a sudden you hear the bang, you hear glass shatter, and then you see Claire, who you're now sharing a bed with, look very startled, and then as if being pulled by invisible threads, flung out the window.
I'm going to go out the window after her. Oh, not before yelling, "We're under attack!" and then running out the window.
Do I hear the glass shatter?
Oh yeah, you
that
hear
room?
everything. You're not really asleep per se, so
Yeah.
Yep. You hear the bang, the glass shatter, and then Etsley, we're under attack. What do y'all do?
Esley's already out the window.
I'm gonna open the door and go into, because I presumably also heard the shattering glass in Bruno's.
So
and
you heard
Bruno.
two bits of Bruno's and Etsley's room. So you're gonna go in a Bruno's room.
Yes.
Yep, you can go on into Bruno's room to see that the glass next to Bruno's bed is broken, and Bruno is nowhere to be seen. The bed is like unmade, like someone was sleeping in it at some point.
What floor are we on?
You're on the 4th floor, so I'm also very curious as to how Etsy's going to manage that. But we'll get to that in a
I
second.
managed it before.
Jumping from the 4th floor, sure, that's a good 40 feet. I'm sure you'll survive.
I got out of the window too.
Are you okay? You're gonna
Yeah.
like try to climb out the window, not just like.
Yeah, I said jump as in like, oh, I'm gonna get out the window very quickly.
Okay, when you said
I
jump, I
used
was
it.
like, you
I
ain't
used it
okay.
more as a descriptor instead of a verb.
Like, oh, she's She's gonna jump out the window. I mean, you probably survive. You have enough hit points, but it's not gonna be fun.
True.
Okay. Etsley, you are dangling off the side of the window. You're probably not wearing much. You're probably wearing your pajamas. So just remember that. You're not wearing much.
I do have my sword and my dagger though. Like
you spend a little bit of time to grab your sword and dagger before you run off. But otherwise you are not wearing armor.
Sleeps with them.
Yeah, you are wearing a nightie. Otherwise, you got nothing. And as you hang off the edge of the window, you can do a perception check.
Oh, haha.
Yes.
Oh, I need to switch.
20. 20 is pretty good. The night is nice and quiet, so you don't see as much as you hear the screaming of both Claire and Bruno coming, I mean, pretty much from this direction.
Where? Can you ping again?
Bam! That direction.
Okay. So I'm gonna climb down, and as soon as I reach the bottom, I'm going to. Who has the other ascending stone? Who has the other one?
You do. You and Claire.
I have one. Oh, me and Claire.
Yeah, okay. And I doubt that Claire is carrying it with her. She was just in bed.
It's probably up in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a good chance it's up in the room.
She's gonna like nervously look back up at the window and go, they'll follow eventually, and just run after, because time is of the essence when it comes to kidnappings.
Okay. So we'll get back to you. What are the rest of you doing?
Damn it, I don't have Featherfall prepared.
Yeah, I think run out of the room. I think we all rush out of the room.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't take very long for you guys to hear the commotion. It was a very loud bang.
Yes.
I'll shout back that something has, like, Bruno's gone.
Not again.
So at that point, Felix
this time
will take a couple seconds to throw her winged boots on, probably not her armor though, and start running. And she'll summon her sword to her hand. And she'll probably, if you're yelling about Bruno, I'll go in. And yeah, I will jump out the window and fly.
Jump on the... All right. You can do a perception check to see what...
To see if you can catch Etsley running in a direction.
Honestly, at this point, yeah, you're more trying to find Etsley than Claire or Bruno.
Okay. Perception. What did I get?
12.
I will luck point that. Damn it. Yes.
No,
all right.
24.
Yeah. You see all.
Yeah, you come out. Etsley is in her desperation to not let Claire get away, is not particularly being the sneakiest person in the world, for once. So you spot which way she runs down. I think Felix is smart enough to know that she's probably chasing after somebody. And you see her running down the street, sword and dagger in hand.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna follow.
All right. We'll get back to the two of you. Horatio.
Oh, and do we want to make clear that this is after Felix and Etsley?
Yeah, we'll get back to your drama.
Yeah,
we'll get back to your drama.
Okay, here's a question. Do I see anything down at the bottom of the any kind of animal, anything I could reasonably attack at the bottom down between
at
here?
The bottom, you can do a perception.
Okay.
I don't know if there's an animal down there. Is there? Okay.
7 probably.
Okay. Well, let's see what's. I don't know what's down there. Yeah, you don't see shit.
Okay. Well, I was gonna if I could, I was gonna jump off and use Steel Wind Strike on
Yeah,
it.
I
to,
think that would have been
teleport
a
up.
really clever idea. It's just it's the middle of
Yeah,
the
there's
night.
nothing on there. That's fair.
I have a quick question. The sound that Horatio heard that sounded like the gunshots, did I hear that too?
Yeah, everybody
And
heard
do
it.
I
It's just that
recognize
Horatio
it?
gets more of a time to react than the rest of you because he's
Do I
awake.
recognize it as something specific?
You can do an intelligence, just straight up intelligence. It's a gun.
Close enough. I was just wondering if it was the same sound as the as it was just a gun, or it was the same kind of sound of what attacked me.
Oh, like the difference between those
Yeah.
two. The thing that attacked you were more like whooshy sounds, like whoosh 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 whoosh.
So this is more of a gun.
This is definitely more of a gun. Like
Okay.
it's very you've been shooting at things, like it's very much so reminiscent of the
So I would
sound.
definitely know that it was a gun sound.
Yeah, and it was not a wishy wishy sound.
Well, I'm gonna jump out the window.
Can you
In a
do dex
goldfish blow?
save?
No, it like
Then break a
Trevor.
leg? I don't know if we're gonna break a leg. I mean, I don't know. Sure, Trevor can break a leg.
No, Trevor's being held together with magic. I'll just
Even if he breaks a leg, he'd probably be okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, yeah, go do a dex. I mean, I'm just gonna. You're either gonna fall prone or not fall prone. That's pretty much
Yeah,
what that.
but I will take damage.
Yo, yeah, God, yeah, you were gonna
Yeah.
take damage.
But I don't care.
As soon as I figure out what
it's Trevor that takes the damage, not me. I don't
even remember
Trevor's a
what the-
tool. I'll do a dex save.
Yeah, do a dex, and again, that's just gonna be for falling.
Woo, that's a good
Yeah,
dex
that's-
save.
Yeah.
And what's fall damage? It's like 1d10 per.
Well, the
10,
first, I think the
1d6.
first 20.
No, the
feet or
first
something.
10. The first 10
First 10 are
feet.
free.
Yeah. And then
So
it's
you're
1
40,
d6.
so you can take like 10 3d somethings.
I think it's these sixes.
Yeah, I think it's d6.
Good
sounds
enough for
right.
me. 3d6s. Oh, I have to roll those. I'm like,
Yeah.
why don't you roll those? I have to roll those.
You're doing the damage.
3d6s.
From now on, we have to roll our own.
Nines. You'll take Horatio's gonna take a 9 points of damage. Oh. As he hits the ground. And with a 17, he does a superhero landing with a fishbowl in his hand. Squish.
All right, Preet's going to run back in her room. She's going to grab her bandolier. She is going to run over to back then to the window that Etzli jumped out of. She's going to use her bandolier to cast Fly, and she's going to try to chase after Felix while she rips a tune.
Okay. Got it.
Meow.
Tiaho is gonna not be dumb, and she's gonna run down the stairs.
Yes.
Oh, dumb. I was just taking advantage of the fact
That's
that
just not as fast.
All right. So for the rest of you, we're gonna do skill challenge for this. So, of course we are. So you have a nighttime chase on the roof stops for some of you, on the floor for some of the other ones, as you are trying your best to find your pursuers here. They are how stealthy. Let me see how stealthy they're being. And that'll set the DC for it. Your pursuers are okay. So the DC is going to be 14 for this. They're not particularly being they're being stealthy, but Claire
There's
and
some screaming.
Bruno are doing a lot of screaming. So they don't get to be that stealthy. So they got a 14. So with a 14 is what you're aiming at. You know how to do skill challenges. You can only do things that you're proficient in, and you can only do them once. We're gonna make this 3 checks to get there.
Okay. Well, I would like to do an acrobatics check.
Okay. How is
I'm gonna kind of like, I'm flying, but I'm like doing like loop-de-loops and flips, going upside down. I'm checking up and down. I'm up, I'm just keeping a lot of movement.
All right, go for it. Do your acrobatics. You're aiming for a 14. Oh, no problem. Yeah, so you at some points you see Felix, like it almost looks like she's running on the side of the walls of the buildings, just jump off and then run off the other side of the building, get on the
Oh my gosh, you're an anime protagonist now.
Pretty much. That is Felix. Who's next?
Preet is going to try to not let the enemy realize how many people are pursuing them by being very stealthy while she follows Felix.
Ah, that was what I was going to do too.
Well, you can both do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Preet kind of.
So we'll both do stealth.
Do stealth. Preet just kind of hides in the.
I'm flying.
You're flying, so she hides behind chimneys and rooftops, and she keeps following Felix close by. All right.
I want to essentially vanish.
I'm gonna use Arcana, and I'm gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is, since like I'm gonna be the one that's farthest behind and probably the slowest, definitely the slowest. I'm gonna be attempting to keep up with the two people who are flying. So I'm gonna use Arcana to like notice the magic. I don't know, to keep up with them.
Follow the magic that
keeps them flying.
Preet and Felix are leaving behind as they.
It's a bit of a stretch, maybe.
Okay. Not too much of a stretch.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. With all these rolls, you okay. Give me a second. I did not actually, to be 100% honest with you, did not expect you guys to actually catch up. But they rolled terribly, so that's what I get.
I had that problem too. They ended up taking out their antagonists. They had fun, just a little bit early.
Just a little bit early. So, scheme amongst yourselves for a second while I try to find.
You did so much prepping for the past couple days.
I know, and then you did the one thing I didn't expect. You did not.
How did you not prep for the scenario of us?
So why don't you do this
quickly?
How much faith do you have in this?
Yeah, I had a situation when I was DMing that I think rational characters should run away, and so there are times that there will be someone on the edge of the battle who will just see it's lost and they'll run away, and my party goes after it like a cat after a laser beam. They just they never want to let anyone get away, and I realized that from the DM's point of view, it doesn't really matter if one goblin gets away or two goblin gets away, but to the players it really does. And so I was like, okay, if I'm gonna have people escape, it has to kind of fit within the narrative. It can't just kind of be I'm getting tired of this battle and I want to move on to the next part of the narrative, so we're just gonna skedaddle some of these people because they're losing anyway, and then just kind of let them have their win because that's what they came for. So it was a life lesson.
It happens. Okay.
They were so focused on this halfling. So focused on, it's just one
fucking halfling.
You're in the middle of a dungeon. He's run outside actually, but
that's, oh my goodness, 30. Okay.
So have we filled the time with Natalie?
No, not quite. I'm getting there. I did find that funny too with what's their names? Elspeth and Reverence when they refuse to run away. Because even as not the DM, I'm like, yeah, you better be running. I feel bad now. You're supposed to be running. Why aren't you running? Stop trying to fight. I said start a commotion, not actually try to
take
kill
on
them. You can't take them on. You should know better.
We did do some important reconnaissance by getting our ass a little bit kicked, though.
Yeah. Reverence kind of saved your butts by blinding the flying guy, because otherwise you were down and they were faster. And
just run away. You all can dash. You all can dash twice.
And I realized, Like, sorry.
You're a wolf. You can do like 100 feet per turn. You'd be fine.
Yeah, but I realized, I'd wild shape twice, and at this both times they just took me down completely. And I think I still had a polymorph in my back pocket if I needed it. But I was like, wow, she took a lot of damage in that battle.
Yeah.
She was the meat shield.
That's a lot of damage.
It was like 60. Each of the wolves have 37 hit points?
Yeah.
So she would have been down if she wasn't like a
I
wild
thought
shape.
you guys were leaving. Like, first off, you were out there for a reconnaissance mission, and then you decide to split the party and attack the military.
Yeah.
The
Never
true
underestimate.
military base of the place. The front door and the military base on opposite sides of the camp.
Yeah, to get intel. We're stealing the intel.
Well, we did create a distraction.
Well, you haven't stolen it yet, and I'm gonna tell you, my hands are. I can't tell you what's gonna happen. You guys made your choices, and that's all I can say. It's like I certainly didn't tell you you had to do that.
All right.
All right, back to this game.
I got yes, back to this game. Got you a map. Pretend everything has roofs on it. You can't see. Etsley, you're gonna be at the front somewhere because you left first.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this map.
Yeah, thank you. Tactical Maps at Patreon, whatever. Thank you for providing this super quick for me to use.
Woohoo.
So Preet, you're back here somewhere. Horatio, you're probably the last one.
Definitely
So I'm gonna assume this is the order you you guys are coming from the top
Yeah, but
here.
remember,
heading
she's stealthing,
south.
so she's like closer to the
and
rooftops.
so is Estily.
Yeah, you can
They're
be
just-
on
yeah.
roof stuff. Everything. Pretend everything has roof
Yeah,
stuff, and
yeah.
you can't see on the inside.
So you fly through the buildings like open windows.
Yes. Etsley, you arrive at your little area here, the clearing, to see both Claire and Bruno. They appear to be. It's weird. You look at them and they look like they're tied up and hanging, but you don't seem to be able to see any ropes or anything that's holding them up. But they are. They look like they're hanging from the building.
Like by the necks or
No, like they're tied up,
Okay.
like full out.
they haven't
Like
been hanged. Okay.
no. They're just floating in the air. Their weight looks like it's distributed across ropes, but Etsley cannot see any ropes. And you do not see anyone else around you.
Okay, are we in initiative order or anything?
Not yet.
All right.
Can I see if I fly up? I mean, I'm moving up, but if either do they look like they are trying to fight the bonds and break free of them?
They look like they're unconscious.
Oh
Okay.
no. Okay. Well, that's Bardic Inspiration's not going to help them.
All right. So
I'm thinking that I could throw a rock just to see what happens, and then uncanny dodge and stealth again, just to be like, oh, if they hear a noise, maybe something will happen, because this looks like an obvious trap.
You can throw a rock if you want.
Yeah,
Free will, man.
I'm gonna look for a small pebble and throw it, and then uncanny dodge and stealth again.
Look for a pebble and uncanny dodge.
Yep, and stealth.
Yeah, you can. It's not too.
Chrissy, as much as I love the piano rehearsal,
oh, sorry.
it's okay.
Through okay.
And here's my stealth.
You want you to do your stealth. I mean, you're pretty sneaky there.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm concerned about. I am wondering, is anyone gonna fall for this? So do me a
Deception.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
All right.
I have a
So
plus
you
12.
throw the pebble out into towards Claire and Bruno. You give it a nice good arc straight up into the air, and before it hits the ground, you hear that loud bang again, and that pebble that you threw just explodes midair.
Hmm.
Like it hit something, or
No, like it exploded midair. Just like it not like it didn't hit something and like stop and just kind of there. Like it shatters in all directions. Like something hit it midair.
Can I do an Arcana to see what it is? Since no one else who's magical is here.
Yeah, do an Arcana. Yeah, this shit ain't magic.
oh, it's a sharpshooter.
A pebble? That's a sharpshooter.
If you could shoot coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a sharpshooter, and this is definitely a trap.
Yeah, but it's also our friend, so into the trap we go.
And I have no way of like telling anybody.
You could just wait. Slow down.
Yeah, that's the only other thing I can do is wait and then let
Because we'll
everyone
be
know.
dashing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Felix is flying, so she should be here by now.
So everybody who's not Etzley, do a perception against Etzley's 29.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck.
Our own perceptions?
Nope.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. None of you see Etzley. You get
invisible.
here and see Bruno and Claire strung up, but you have no idea where Etzley is.
Can I tell that they can't see me?
I mean, you can tell that they're here, and it's up to you if you want to say something.
Okay. I don't want to give away my position quite yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pebble thing again, just so they see it.
Okay.
Because I'm just going
Can
to
we roll another
the
perception
pebble.
check?
Yeah. Do a So let's start with Etzley. Do another deception.
Okay.
Okay, and then yeah, all of you see what happened before, where the pebble just gets destroyed midair.
Ooh.
And then I'm
loud
going to
bang.
be stealthed again. Do you want me to roll my stealth again?
Yeah. Okay.
Just so they like know, but I don't want to give away my position. Because I'm pretty sure being stealth right now is a good idea.
Yeah, so to all of the rest of you, you see a pebble come out of nowhere and then explode in midair.
Can I do an Arcana check on like whatever's holding them up?
Holding up Bruno, and yeah.
Just to get get some kind of idea of what's going on.
Go for it. Yeah, that shit ain't magic.
What's holding them up?
What's holding him up is not magic.
Can I confirm that if I'm casting fly out of an instrument, that I don't have to maintain the concentration?
You probably have to maintain concentration, but you don't have to keep playing the instrument.
Yeah,
I think fly is a concentration spell.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was like a ring of holding kind of thing.
No. I think flies, right? Flies concentration. Yeah, flies concentration. You still have to maintain concentration.
Okay.
But you don't have to the only play to like cast them.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, but I can
So
still
it's not
cast
like you're sitting here strumming a tune while you're.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this out loud as a player and say, if someone wants to, I don't know, maybe like have mental communication with me right now.
Except you to do
really
that.
She doesn't know where you are.
Yeah, I can't
And
see
she has
you.
to be able to see you.
I can't see you.
Oh,
I'll let the others know.
You're too good at your job.
Yeah,
I'm
being
not
too
sure.
stealthy.
Let me look and see if message needs.
I think
Yeah.
message you also need to be able to see people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
let
I
the others
we've
know
seen
that-
a
maybe
bullet
not.
explode.
I think it might not. Actually, now.
Oh, I think it's somebody that yeah, you're right, because you can see it. You can do it
Yeah.
around walls.
Yeah.
Haha, so I'm correct.
Toward a creature.
You point your picture towards a creature within range and whisper.
Pointing your finger at someone kind of requires them to know
Yeah.
where they are.
You can cast a spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it's beyond the. Yeah, you don't know. You don't have enough information to be able to cast it. You either would say need to see them or know that Etsley is behind a wall or something.
Look, if I saw a bullet, if I saw something explode, I would stop. And
I'm gonna let
Okay.
them know
And
that.
in
Let the
that
others
case-
know that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, and that, like, is anyone on, like, near me on the ground besides Horatio?
I think Horatio. I think the other two are flying.
Mhm, we're
So
flying.
just Horatio.
Okay,
I need
so-
everyone. If you're just gonna be standing there, you either need
Well-
to hide or stand there. What are you gonna do?
Well, I was gonna tell like
Well,
shout
I'm
out
already
to
hidden,
to Felix that it's whatever's holding them up is not magical.
Can I tell if they're, other than being unconscious, do they look okay?
Yeah. You can. God, you can try like a perception from where you are. It's night in the middle of a thing. Like in the middle of. I mean, they look fine. Yeah, they look unconscious. They're not moving. But
Can I do a perception to see if I can see where the sharpshooter is?
yeah. You have no idea. The sound seems to echo around the walls, and you really cannot. Even with sound and just how the pebble disappeared, just explodes. You really have no clue. Horatio and Etsley and Preet. If you're gonna stand there, that's fine, or you're gonna hide while you're standing.
no,
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm
was
hiding.
already stealthing.
Okay,
if you
so
remember.
roll
Yeah, me
me,
and Preet
roll
are
me
stealth and
stuff
hiding.
for stealth for the three of you. Yeah, Etsley's already hiding. You're fine, Etsley.
Yeah,
24.
24,
nothing.
19,
That's pretty good.
and Horatio.
Me stealthing is not gonna matter.
Are you going to, or you're not?
I mean, I can attempt to, but it's pointless.
Okay. Roll initiative. And then give me a
Yay.
second. I need to go have a quick bio break, and then I'll be back.
Oh, damn! I rolled a 22 for initiative. Wow.
I rolled
rolled
a
pretty
fucking
fast.
wow.
All right,
I
where's
rolled
my
a
token?
fucking
There's my
five.
token.
Okay,
sorry.
my result will have to be manually typed in because
Oh, you forgot to.
I didn't click my little thingy before I pressed.
Well, if you just
initiative.
click on it and then roll again, and then you can just go in and manually edit it.
I'm gonna go grab
do I
like
do
a
that?
cup of tea because I
Yeah.
just read it from
Yeah, do.
driving.
No. Like click your
I did click it.
do you have your token selected?
Here.
There you are, and then you
There we
just you just click on the number and edit it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I get to go first for once.
Well, depending on what the sharpshooter rolls.
And others. There has to be more than one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
someone has to be doing the work, and he's got to be waiting for us.
Hmm.
That's for sure.
I'm just like pressed up against the wall to hide. It's like not that effective.
Yeah, I mean, I can start tossing out some bardic inspirations, but I'm not.
How are they?
super,
How are they tied up and above the ground without any rope and without any magic?
Thin strings.
Might be
That
some kind of
Doesn't
like
work
spider
that way.
thing.
That's not how that works.
Okay.
It could be a spider thing, but that would be so. That'd be so difficult to get a hold of.
Claire is not
I wouldn't
here.
put it
You're
past
not
them,
here.
but
Bruno's out.
Knowing
they're held up with,
Esley,
like,
she
fishing
might be
wire.
impulsive and just go for it. So we'll find out soon enough.
True.
Maybe they're just like glued to the wall.
Goes are
I'm sure that's
glued
it.
to the wall. I like that. Just glued to the wall. They do appear to be hanging, not glued.
Yeah, it has to be like thin strings that we can't see because it's night.
Getting a whole Ultron. There are no strings vibe.
Or
Well, yes,
Pinocchio.
well,
I
that's
got
what-
no strings to hold me down.
which is not actually what strings do. They hold you up. The song makes no
True.
sense. That's not what strings do on a
Your
marionette.
song makes no sense.
Oh,
my fault they don't
I'd say you're
know
probably
us to-
faster. You're probably.
I would fucking hope so.
I'm pretty sure you're faster.
I'm so fast.
Okay, well,
My dexterity is a +5.
oh, if you were not faster than this person, though,
What? How am I not faster?
you just ain't
I need to be faster. Guys, I need to be faster.
by one.
Oof. I won.
How dare I need to be faster.
Okay, so Horatio, since you kind of failed at
Yeah, I'm just like pressed up against
Thinking.
the wall after shouting
Yeah.
to Felix.
Yeah, it does
Um,
make sense that you failed that because you shouted.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you
Like a
are going
dum-dum.
to, as you're sitting there, doing your thing. What's your AC is garbage. This
Mhm.
this definitely hits you. It doesn't even matter.
Shield.
That'll take you to what, 20 something?
It's a +5, right?
Yeah.
we'll say
18
it's
to
a
23.
23.
Yeah, no, that still does not matter.
Okay. Well, then I guess I don't do it.
You don't have to do it because it's not gonna do anything. As you're sitting there, thankfully
Well,
5
standing.
plus 6. So as you're sitting there watching everyone else kind of hide, and you're like, oh, I should try to do the same, and you kind of like huddle in the corner, like I got this. A bullet. You wouldn't know what a bullet is. Something seems to strike Trevor, and you take 11 points of damage as something hits you. Oh, I really gotta remember I got advantage on these because you don't know where this person is. And that's kind of your round for missing your stuff there. And we start off with the mysterious number 3 person here. Hi, buddy. You are right on my notes.
Stay on his notes.
Right on my notes.
Stay there.
Hey, we stand on his notes. Now the cat's is standing on his notes.
Yeah, we all got to take turns standing on R&D's notes.
Good job.
Buddy.
Good job, Hobbs.
And as you're sitting there, this person is just going to keep wailing on you. So you,
Because you're the only one he can see.
you're the one he can see right now, pretty much. 8, 6, 14, 20, and 8, 14, 20, 14, 34. 2 more, as you're sitting there, 2 more strikes happen on Trevor, and you take 36. Is that what I said? Points of damage? 36 points of damage as 2 more strikes.
What were the attack rolls?
What were the attack rolls? Oh God, like 18 plus 11. Not, you wouldn't have shielded out of that.
Oh, okay, that's just what I know.
Yeah, I think the
Another
lowest
22?
one was a 16.
Another
plus 11,
22
it's
minus 22. Jesus.
34. 34.
34.
Yep.
Well, I am very, very not looking good.
It's okay. It's Etzley's turn.
Okay, from seeing those 2 shots, since they both went towards Horatio,
Mhm.
would I have an easier time seeing where the shots are coming from?
If you want to use your action doing a perception check, you certainly can.
Because I can't attack what I can't see.
Nope. Nope. I have no idea.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna lie and wait until one of these bastards fucks up.
Okay. That takes us to The second bastard.
Just nice knowing you guys.
That's okay.
Yeah, we can get you
She's
back
not
up.
near you. Etsley, you see this as from the alleyway comes this woman. 1, 2, 3,
You know, you can just hold down Q.
4. I could probably do that. Is this close enough? This is close enough. She has no idea you're there. You're hiding super well.
Yeah, I'm so hidden.
You are hiding real well. As she sits there, you see Horatio. I mean, all of you see this, buddy. You are entirely on my notes, and I really do need them. I love you. I love you. You little punk. But I do need my notes. Nope. Stop.
I knew one of them would have to.
You can see on World 20, he was muting and unmuting.
He was muting and unmuting. Oh my goodness. He put my keys in all sorts of weird places. You're such a jerk.
Sabotage him, Hobbs.
So one.
Do
one,
the Lord's work.
2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, she's gonna go.
Ooh, should I
she actually wants to stay
send
away from me.
pumpkin your way this time?
God no. Okay. As you all are standing there, I need a dex save from Etsley, Felix, and Horatio. She doesn't know you're here, but this is an AoE, so she doesn't actually care that you're.
Wait, is Felix? Felix is up in the air.
Oh, Felix is up in the air. Never mind.
Yeah.
So just Etsley and Horatio.
Okay.
You see her. Now that she's close by, you see that you see her hands kind of pull, like she puts her hands together and then pulls apart, and you can Etsley, now that she's right next to you, you can see very thin like cables between her fingers, and she tosses them out pretty much towards Horatio, so that the area around you is now covered in these. Etsy, you failed that, and so did Horatio. So you two are both restrained.
Hold on. Is this an area effect?
Yeah.
Evasion.
That only works on the damage, I think.
Yeah, that only works on damage.
That only works on damage?
Yeah, it like halves your damage if it's not a damaging spell. It's not a spell. It doesn't do damagey things. Yeah,
Okay, so I
evasion
take
just
half
halves
damage.
like if you take damage on a success and no damage on a.
So I'll just take half damage.
You no, there's no damage involved. You're just restrained.
Oh.
You are just
I'm
restrained, and the
yet
area
you
around
can't
you.
See me.
Yep, it's just this web of cables just are around you. And the area around both of you is now difficult terrain. And that is
Great.
all she is going to do, which takes
That's
us
just
to
fucking brilliant.
Felix.
Okay, so I saw that happen, right? It's like
You can see all of this. She doesn't seem to have spotted you, so you seem to be okay.
Attack.
Now I need to paint you a word picture here. Because you have Felix basically, I mean, I don't think she sleeps in a lot. I mean, she's probably in like a t-shirt and underwear with winged boots and a flaming sword.
Oh, that's like Esley's also in like a t-shirt and underwear.
And
I am fully dressed, thank you very much.
No, shut your mouth, someone who doesn't need to sleep.
all right. But she sees that and she's going to put out her hand and cast Shatter right at her head.
Yes. Cast shatter at someone who deserves it.
Wait,
It's going to go right over top of her and just boom.
won't that hit? What's the range on Shatter?
Well, it depends, I think. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can make it so that I'm sure you could figure out a way to do it.
Yeah.
10-foot
I'm going,
radius
like,
here.
Basically on top of her. So
Bruno and Claire are hanging up high enough that you're not gonna hit them.
10-foot radius, yes.
Yeah.
You could just be high up, You will damage the building probably, but
Probably damage the building.
Who
I
cares?
don't think you're getting away with not damaging the building. There's
Okay.
shatter, so you can try to. Oh, you might be able to. Well, you're gonna have to set it up in a way that you either hurt the building or you hurt Etsley.
If we hurt the building, then we would
if
have an
she's
easier
high-
time finding the sharpshooter.
No, if she's high enough up, because it's a circle
I think
down.
we hurt the buildings.
If it's a circle down, she won't
Non-Euclidean
hurt.
universe. Physics don't work that way.
I mean, I don't know where Etsley is, right?
You have no idea where
That's
Etsley
true.
is.
So I would probably put it. I would actually try to put it so it's farther away and close, but I wouldn't want to hit him.
Okay.
So I don't think that there's any way
I'll
that I
take the
can
damage.
honestly.
I think that's probably the best that you could do. So Etsley,
You know, it's
and
also made of inorganic material. The
Huh?
strings.
the strings are made of inorganic materials. No, they are organic materials. Well, are they?
Oh.
No, I don't know. That's a question that I didn't think I'd have to answer at this particular moment.
Are they
What
metal?
these strings are made out of? Probably not out of
Well,
organic
it's
materials.
living. What is meant is living because the buildings
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
are also organic materials since they're
Yeah.
wood.
Okay. Yeah. So
So we
go
will
ahead
get-
and people need to roll what kinds of saves?
Cons, I think.
On saves.
Yep.
On.
Okay. So Etsley, you have to roll a con save because this is
Hey.
and this lady needs to roll her con save. She gets a +3 and she got a 19.
Ooh.
So she got 16 plus 3, 19.
I got
All right.
13.
The string you mostly so yes. Etsley, you take all that damage.
Sorry.
18.
You take
It's
all 18
okay.
of that. This lady takes half of that.
I'm gonna have to move this circle.
Nope, they're fine. Takes half of that, which is 9. And the strings around you, they just kind of vibrate a whole lot. So doesn't seem to have done much.
So I am now tied up, injured, and invisible.
Yep.
I'm
Pretty much
also,
how you-
And I'm sure
going
that
to-
shatter must have woken up Bruno and Claire.
They
And the
seem to be
entire
still
neighborhood.
unconscious. They don't seem to be sleeping unconscious. They seem to be.
neighborhood is now awake.
I
Yeah,
just
the
need
entire
to-
like
yeah.
the wall around these buildings are crumbling. Like things are hopping now.
And I've got my flaming sword out and I'm screaming, "Let my friends go!"
Yep, there's a lot of screaming. Okay.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
Alright,
lot of people
kidnapper!
waking up.
Anything else for you, Felix?
Roar!
Yeah, I'm just yelling that there's a kidnapper and she's attacking us and
Okay. Preet.
All right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was looking to see if this is a concentration spell.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Maybe it's not. Okay. So when Preet kind of like floats over this area, what does she see exactly? And more importantly, whom can she see?
So without doing a perception check,
Yes, just looking down.
if you're just looking around, you can see Horatio is tangled up in a bunch of string things.
Okay.
You see Felix is up above, flying around, yelling with her flame sword out. And some lady at the bottom, kind of waiting, just with her hands out with what appear to be like, for your modern eyes, like fishing line coming out of her hands.
Okay.
Ah,
So
fishing
with
line.
her bonus action, Preet is going to look at Horatio and with her mental powers telepathically inspire him. Like, yeah, it's time for us to cut the cord. And she's going to give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, yeah, why not? I haven't done it before, so I'm going to cast Eye Bite.
I bite. Okay.
Which is the grossest named spell. Like it's so
Possibly.
it's such an
It is.
uncomfortable image.
Creature.
Okay, what does it do?
Yep. So, for the spell's duration, my eyes become an inky void imbued with dread
Yeah.
power. A creature of
Ooh.
my choice within 60 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the effects I choose. On each of my turn until the spell ends, I can use my action to target another creature, like if she fails and I see the sharpshooter. Unless it's succeeded on a saving throw against my casting this round.
Yeah. Okay. So DC 17 wisdom save is what we're at.
Correct.
Okay. What is your wisdom? Ooh, not very good. 18.
Get the fuck out. Oh,
I Pasta can come look at it.
I
Do you
believe
want me to
you.
come
I
look at it?
believe you.
17.
Do you want me to go look at it?
And a +1.
Do you want me to go look at it? I'll go look at
But
it.
it lasts up to a minute, so
And
yeah.
So you
I'll
can
bring
switch
pumpkin.
targets.
And I'll bring
Yes.
pumpkin as punishment.
Yes. So
Bring
someone
pumpkin.
flush out the sharpshooter, draw my attention. But at least I gave one of my mates bardic inspiration on
Yes.
his
Yeah,
throws.
so you got bardic inspiration, but yeah, 17. They rolled a 17 +1.
Ah, so close. So close. All right.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, she's also gonna stay kind of out of the way of the cables and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
While R&D, you know what? While you're at work, I need to place a curse upon your dice or something.
Very good dice.
just replace them with like loaded dice, but they're like loaded to roll low.
Oh, I don't have my cursed dice.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
a
that's
set
the
of
problem.
cursed dice that I never use, and they're all packed up. Darn.
So my turn.
Okay, you can do a strength check against the DC of this, which is I think
Is
16.
that an action?
That is a whole ass action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then that's not what we're gonna do.
You can use your bardic inspiration and whatever you want.
I don't think I can use it on things that are wisdom. So can I use it to lower their?
I think you can, because I am just that awesome. Hold on a second. Let me just pull
So
this up.
awesome.
I am.
You can. Oh, you're gonna do a save, like you're gonna make a spell.
I'm not gonna make her do a save.
I don't think you can make theirs go down. No.
No, I don't think so.
Let's see.
If you were to use like a spell attack, then you could add the bardic.
No,
inspiration.
I need health. I'm at 8. I need health, and the quickest way to get health is to use an innovation on her and just drain her.
Well,
Alright.
why don't you do that and then add the
Yeah, I think you
bardic?
can add it to the damage.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so ability attack roll, saving throw. And then I've also got magic inspiration, which is if you have a bardic die.
Yeah,
and
deals
you
damage.
cast, you can add the roll.
Hmm.
So as a bonus action, add the HP.
Yeah, so you can either so you could either do more well, either way you could gain more HP by using it.
Great. So, and it's a D10, right?
As a
Or what
D10,
level?
yep, 10.
Cool. Well, this is innovation. It's a wit spell, but they need to do a
Dex save?
Yes.
Dex save, okay. Their dex is +5, and they rolled an 11, so 16. So they fail it.
Great. That means they take, and I'm gonna use the body inspiration thing as well. Because that's gonna help me. What was the D10? Reduce the D10. Pop. Another 5 damage, so 33 points of damage.
Okay, 33 points of damage, and you heal
Half of that,
half of that.
which is what? That's 16.
16.
And there's now a cord going between me and her,
Okay.
like a black inky tendril.
Black inky tendril. Sounds good.
Because I can use an action to just automatically hurt her now. Unless my concentration breaks, but
Well, she has you wrapped up in her stuff, and now
She
you
does.
have her wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
well, the difference is she can just move away, and if she gets outside of her, then,
Well, she doesn't know that.
She doesn't.
well, maybe. Okay,
We're just gonna add people on here so that I don't forget.
that's my turn.
Okay, so I think that takes us to
It's sniper.
our sniper. There we go. So I know who's doing what.
Mhm.
All right, that takes us to our sniper. Sniper, you are Horatio, still pinned down. She gets advantage on hitting you. So she is going to, because she still can't see Exley. So you're she can see Felix, but you're down. So,
Oh, great.
16 plus a whole lot, plus 11.
Where did
so
Felix go?
It's gonna hurt you. And you take, I'll just do it over here, 2d8 plus 6. 18 points of damage on the first hit.
8. Oh, fuck.
Are you down?
And that's on the first hit.
Not yet.
You get the second hit with an 18 plus some plus 11. Gonna hit you.
Yeah,
another 2d8. 8 plus 6.
Yeah, I'm down.
Down. Horatio goes down in a tangle of webs.
And
that's all that she wrote.
Great. So much for my innovation.
Okay, that takes us to Exley.
Okay, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I am not seen and work my way out of the webs.
By the way, you could attack from where you are without, like, restraint just means you can't move.
But while they're all distracted and they can't see me, I can work on untangling the captives.
Okay, so you have to untangle yourself.
I'm working on strategy here.
Okay.
I'm trying to make Felix proud by being strategic and smart.
All right. You can untangle yourself first, and that's a strength, right? Is that what I said?
Please, strength. Don't let me down.
Strength check with the DC of 16. Nope, you're still tied up. That's your action, and you are still all tied up.
Get me out of here.
All right. Anything else? I don't know if you have a bonus action you can use.
I don't.
Okay. That takes us to Web Lady.
Stupid spells don't do things.
You see Web Lady take her arm and reach out towards one of the buildings out to the side. Etzley and Felix, you're close enough to see this. You see another kind of thin strand kind of go out of her hand as it attaches herself to the building, and she pulls herself out towards the building and is now on the rooftop here. And that's what she's gonna do.
Attack of opportunity from
Nope.
Etzley.
We removed that. Oh, Etzley could.
Me.
Yeah, Etzley gets it.
Etzley gets one, yeah.
Yeah, Etzley and me have, and Horatio both have it.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see here.
Go for it.
That will reveal where you are. Maybe
It will.
It will.
Well, maybe not so her. All she's gonna know is that something hurt her as she flung herself away.
Go for it.
I am
If you're going to.
tempted. I am tempted to cast Crown of Madness and have her attack the sniper.
No, you can't. You
Can't.
can
It's an
attack
attack.
her. I get to do spells. You don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna stab her.
Stabby stab.
Do I get all my attacks?
Nope, just the one.
Okay. Stab.
Single attack. That hits. So as she's flying through the air, a sword comes out of nowhere comes out. For all of you, because none of you can see Etzley, just out of nowhere you see just a slash as she goes away, and she takes her 10 damage from that.
R&D. Can my nickname from when I worked for that one group be the Wraith, please?
Be the Wraith. If that's her nick, it's her background.
Can I have a Nej's nickname and be the Wraith?
You can be the Wraith.
Yay!
All right. And I think that's all. Oh no, well, the lady still has her movement, so she's actually gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back a little bit. Takes us to Felix.
Where are Claire and Bruno? Are they?
They're still there. They're still just chilling there. They
Oh,
ain't
okay.
moving.
They're here. I think they were captured to get to us.
Probably.
Well, I need to get the sharpshooter. Are you muted, dear?
Felix, Chrissy.
Sorry.
That's
Okay.
Chrissy, oh dear.
I'm trying to figure out 15, 20.
Our fearless
25,
leader, we need
30.
you. We still don't know where
All
the
right, I'm
sharpshooter
going
is, and
to
she's getting away.
bring. Does she fit the? If anybody had told me about that, what is her name? Brittany.
Bethany?
Yeah.
She looks nothing like what. So Etsy would have told you because Etsy has actually
Yeah.
seen Bethany.
Mhm.
I know what the bitch looks
and
like.
so Etsy would know that this looks nothing like Bethany. Bethany is has like short black hair and wears glasses.
Okay.
This lady is kind of,
Did
and
you
she's also
make
very
Bethany
pale. This lady
me?
is a little bit dark skinned, has very curly brown hair. So it looks nothing
did you
like.
make Bethany me?
No.
Okay. So I am
I
going
have short, dark
over.
hair and glasses.
Okay.
How dare-
I'm going to go next to my friends here, just like right here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see what's holding them up? Can I see when I get close?
Yeah, now that you're close by, now that you've seen kind of what the web lady is using, is like, again, to your modern eyes, it looks like fishing wire is holding them up.
Okay. So I am going to I'm gonna take a couple swipes with my flaming sword.
Sure, go for it. I don't know what the AC of this stuff is. What is the AC of this stuff? Sure, it has some.
I think it can't be that high.
Oh, it's not that high. No, it would probably at the most be like 15.
It's a fishing wire that's being attacked by a flaming sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So swing. Both Claire and Bruno fall to the ground. Still unconscious. Just.
I'll try to save Bruno on the way down if I can.
you can do a deck save.
I mean, to be fair, there's no way you're like half of class or not half.
Yeah, no, you're not good. No,
Yeah.
you try to grab for like the web being, but it's just too thin and hard to see, so you end up just missing it. He falls to the ground. They take some amount of damage. They're fine. They're probably okay. They might have a sprain something or another, but
I'm still gonna be shouting for guards, we're being attacked.
yep.
I'm going really dramatic.
Still being noisy. Got it.
Yeah. I'm assuming in my head that there is a completely invisible person that I can't see doing I don't know what, but I'm
All right.
taking all the attention on me.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, but remind me I have to tell you something after.
Okay. Oh no. All right, Preet.
Yeah, so Preet's that lady ran away, right?
I mean, you can still see her. She's on the rooftop.
Yeah. Preet's gonna fly over, staying away from the webs, and say, I think we're being robbed. And then she's gonna use Healing Word, and she's gonna cast it on Horatio. There it is. Healing Word. At what level? Let me just find. I'll do it 4th level because I can.
Well, Tiaho's not here. I'm gonna assume that she's back.
Yeah, but she might be.
Oh yeah,
fighting
she's
someone
probably way
off.
behind. Like she'll eventually get here, but you all were super quick about your.
Yeah,
she's got to walk. She's got to run down 4 flights of stairs.
She should
and then
stay
find
there.
you.
Is it both 7 and 9 together?
Oh, and then because I'm so awesome, it's +2 plus the spell level, so an extra 6.
Okay,
Oh, and then
so
I'm not hurt, so it doesn't.
Hold on. So 16 plus what?
22?
So 6. 22, okay.
Is that right? 6, 15, yeah. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works. Right.
Okay. Anything else for you, Preet?
Oh,
We need to capture
sorry.
one of them.
I'm thinking she's actually going to start flying now back to the hotel because she's worried that they broke into
Super fast.
Robert's stuff. Oh, her friends are alive. Well, no, actually they're not. So she'll wait.
They're
She'll
not.
come over and wait and
Okay.
check on
Yeah,
Bruno.
two of them are still unconscious.
Yeah, but we can move them when they're unconscious. But I guess I'll wait around so I can cast a spell in next round. She's like,
And if we do get
shit.
robbed,
Yeah.
if we do get robbed, we need to capture one of them so they'll be
Mhm.
able to tell us where the stash is.
Yeah.
All right, that's my
All
turn.
right. That takes us to Horatio.
First,
You're up. There's a lady on a roof somewhere.
I'm gonna use half movement to actually stand up as best as I can, despite having the weapon on me.
You have 0 movement. They're restrained. You no movement. 0.
Oh, great! So I'm stuck in prone.
You are stuck prone until you get you can do another strength check to get yourself out of this, but you are
strength
prone
is
at the moment.
-1. Like, I'm not getting out of this.
Yeah, probably
My
someone needs to
strength
help
is
you.
0.
You can still cast spells and do all that nonsense, but
But
You
I
have
can't
0
see
speed.
her.
probably not. She's on a rooftop somewhere. They both said, well, yeah, they both are. No, your two opponents are somewhere.
Too bad we're not heart renders. That would be so useful right now. We'd just be able to hear their heartbeats and know exactly where they are. I've watched Shadow and Bone 3 times now.
That's a lot.
That does not surprise me.
So what are we thinking?
I'll watch it again.
I'm like I think my best bet is to try. Hold on, how far away is she? Hold on, do I need to be able to see her to do this? Yeah, I need to be able to see her to do that. Damn it.
Boo.
I also don't think it's within range. You know what? I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at this point.
Okay.
And
Sure.
use the shed because that's gonna, like, all 5 feet within is gonna, like, cast the ice shards in an attempt, hoping they will cut some of the
Okay, there's your ice knife because that's what
No, it's just like an instantaneous thing.
Oh, so you cast it right there, and then anything in that area gets
like it basically explodes, and like there's ice shards everywhere.
Okay. Yeah. No, it does that.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
All right. Nothing else for you?
No, I don't have anything else left.
Right.
I was kind of hoping that the flying ice shards would
get somebody. Yeah.
Well, no, would get the strings.
Oh, would get the strings? Yeah, no, they're not. These strings, you're not cutting them with ice knife. Sorry, buddy.
We've got these strings. They hold us down.
Yeah, you are restrained. You are thankfully prone, though, which is making you harder to hit.
Yes.
So, without advantage, because you are now on the floor. Bam. Oh, and 18, 19. One of them's 19.
Well, that means shield.
Okay. So, with a 14 and 19, 2 more shots come flying towards you. One of them misses and hits the webs next to you. The other one, you notice it and put up a shield, and the other one bounces off your magic force shield, and you are still being shot at.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If he notices the shot coming towards him, does he know where the sharpshooter is based off of that?
Shield is like a 360-degree kind of bubbly thing, not like a.
I would probably have noticed that I'm being shot at from the shot that, like,
a certain direction.
Well, no, I've noticed that there was a shot because one of them missed me, and then oh shit, I should put up.
Yeah. Put up a
That's kind of
shield.
how I'm picturing it.
Yeah. You'd have to do again. You could do a perception check, and you've been watching these shots, so it's getting a little bit easier for you to figure out. But you can spend an action to do a perception check and see if you can find wherever this person's hiding.
Me or her?
It's Esley's turn, so that's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Can I cut myself out of these webby things?
You can try.
All right. So I'm gonna use my sword. Nice.
All right. I mean, you're probably gonna hit them. It's how much damage you're gonna do to them. They do have some amount of HP. Okay. So you managed to get a few of the strands off of you, there, but you're still wrapped up in some more.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do my offhand attack and
You don't you
slice
have,
with my
do
dagger.
you have 2 attacks regular?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
You have multiple. You have
Yeah.
multi-attack, don't you?
Yeah.
Or whatever characters. Yeah.
So I go bap
Yeah.
bap.
So that and
Bam.
bam. All right. Yeah.
So
No, with your
16
second
total
one,
damage.
you managed to get yourself untangled. It's still difficult terrain to get out, which for you're kind of on the edge of it, so you're gonna waste like 5 extra
Yeah.
movement to get out. But you are free from the webs.
Yeah, so in that case, I'm gonna step forward and get out of the webs.
Yeah. So that's gonna cost you 10 points or 10
Yeah.
movement. Sorry, 10 movement to do that. But
Okay. And I
and you
still
have
have- I
now
still have
pretty
movement.
much made yourself obvious. So everyone, all of a sudden, there's Etzley. Holy shit!
And
Where did she
she's-
come from?
She's bloodied.
No.
And
Oh.
since I saw where she went,
You don't want to try and figure out where the shots came from?
You've already used the whole ass action.
yeah, I've
so-
already used my
Oh.
action. I can't do that.
Fair enough.
And right now, I know there's one person getting away, and I don't want them to. So I'm going to. Can I dash right now?
You probably
Yes.
can with your bonus action because you've got one of them things that can let you do that.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. So I have 20 speed, and that's plus how much more?
You have 20 speed plus 30, so you have 50.
50.
You're about like all these houses are about they're 1-story houses. So you'd have to go up about 10 feet to be able to
Okay.
get
so
up on the roofs.
I'll give myself 40 feet and then spend 10 feet getting up the roof.
All right. Yeah, you are roguishly good enough that I don't think you
Yeah.
have trouble climbing, so I'm not even
So
gonna
I'll
make you
get
do a check
here.
about it. Yep, so you end up right there
Yeah.
on the roof of this building.
Are the roofs flat or slanted?
They're slanted, but not enough for it to make it difficult for anybody to walk on them.
All right, it's just like that. That means that it matters because you can. That means you can hide on one side of the
Yeah,
technically.
yeah. Difficult terrain is not a thing up here. Okay. Anything else for you? Etzley? You're going
Oh, she
back.
put,
Thank you for letting me know.
She also put "be right back" in.
She did. I just saw it. She also told me behind me.
Yeah, you can hear her.
Okay, web lady she's got her whole 30 feet of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need Horatio, you notice that the strands kind of holding you down don't seem to be as tight anymore, and everything just kind of goes loose. And instead, I need Preet and Felix. Claire and Bruno are going to fail this automatically to do a dex save. DC 16.
Might be using my inspiration now. Oh, maybe not. Boom.
Oh, you're fine.
Nice.
Dodge out of the way.
All right. I'm assuming you're using your luck point, which is why you have 2 rolls. But take that as a luck point. Hi, pumpkin.
Yeah. Second luck
okay.
point.
Felix, or sorry, it's the other 2, Claire and Bruno, fail it automatically, so they're wrapped up in this shit. You are surrounded by more of this cord stuff. Preet and Felix, as it just, or this cable stuff that just wraps around places, and you manage to dodge out of the way. And that's all that she's got. So that takes us to Felix. This is still difficult terrain for you. So
I'm still flying, so I don't know why I have
okay.
to.
You probably didn't even need to do the deck save then if you were still flying.
All right, so I'm going to assume that I didn't do a deck save and didn't need my luck point for that.
Yeah, save your luck point then, yes.
Okay, so I'm going straight over to her, and yeah, she and I are going to have some words.
Okay.
And those words are swish swish.
Swish swish.
I attempt to.
That's some weird words.
Ooh, that was terrible.
That was terrible. Oh,
But that wasn't.
You get all excited about the first one. The second one hits with a crit.
Nice.
So, gosh, is that 8 plus whatever?
Yes.
8 plus 20.
Yeah.
20 whole points. You hit her. She is
Smack.
looking real rough after all the beating up you've been giving her.
Yeah, and I kind of just am looking at her and
Okay, I'm
saying,
back
you
now.
may want to just stand down. So,
All right.
that is that.
There you go. Okay, that takes us to Preet.
Preet is going to use her bonus action as Felix is flying off and give her bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So you get an extra D10. Don't forget about it.
Okay.
And then, out of curiosity, do Bruno and Claire look? If I cast a mass healing wounds, would that bring them out of it?
Probably.
Okay. Well, then.
Yeah, they're just not asleep. They're just, they've been punched a
Yes.
little too hard.
So, and let's see, 60 feet. So that would also include her ratio. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds on the group. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? All right, well.
I love it. Okay.
God, a 3, a 2, and a 1. But it's also plus 2, plus the spell level, which is 5. So it's plus 7.
So
18 each.
Plus 7, 18. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bruno's at 18. Claire's at 18.
And Horatio gets an extra.
They're still tied up and
Up to
prone.
40.
Yep. So they're prone and tied up, but they're up.
Okay. They can start working on stuff now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think bonus action and my main action. Yeah, I'd love to know where that sniper is because I want to try my eye bite again, but I'll wait till for someone to flush them out.
There you go.
All done.
Oh,
All right.
There's a very limited places he can actually be because he's able to shoot at
She.
me. Oh, she. Sorry.
Not
Because-
all snipers are men,
Or they. No,
Yeah.
or they.
no, just
You
it
wouldn't
just
know this. I think I've called her a she because that is
Yeah.
what
Okay.
she is.
The
You wouldn't
person
know.
who's shooting, there's a limited. The person who's shooting him, there's a limited places they can actually be
Mhm.
because they,
Yes.
yeah.
unless they're standing and shooting over the railing, which would make them pretty obvious, they have to be up here because otherwise they wouldn't be able to hit me because the buildings would be in the way.
Yeah.
And they have to be able to see the targets and anyone coming from a certain direction.
Exactly. So I'm gonna throw a. I'm gonna use half my movement to get up, to stand up, so I can actually look up at the roof better and not be lying down. And then I'm gonna throw an ice knife here
Okay.
on the roof.
You do that. There's a check for that, right?
Yes, it is a. Well, if they're standing where it is, it's a ranged spell attack. If they're spanning in that space.
You don't have to. You have to see the space, not the thing. So roll your spell attack.
Where are you? I stand.
Ooh.
Okay, so you all see this ice knife hit the top of the building and just explode with shards everywhere.
And then if they're within this like
60 feet?
here,
Oh no, the distance is 60 feet.
5 feet here, then you'll have to do a dex save.
Okay, so do your damage.
I don't think the person is on the roof, though. I think they're inside of the building.
That's also a possibility, but I'm trying this first.
Okay. So you see all of this happen, all these shenanigans happen.
It's only for the second one. That's the first. The first one is for the dex if they fail the dex save. The second one is for their
Got it.
It's for the damage if they're actually standing there.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. And that is it for Horatio.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's not, because I still have 15 feet of movement. I'm gonna go. That's my turn.
Sounds good. It's the sniper's turn. All right. These are gonna go at Felix because you are bugging her friend. Felix. Ooh. Oh gosh, what a terrible 2 5s. 16.
Yeah, we'll do it.
16. You don't have any armor on.
I don't have any armor on.
What's your AC?
What is my AC? Is a good question.
Dex, 10 plus your dex.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, so 16s. 2 16s.
So what I will do is I'll shield.
Okay. You see two you hear the loud bang and you put up your shield and as a reflex, and you hear two tuts as they hit your shield. And that is all that person is going to do. Yep. Edsley.
Okay. I was trying to give Pumpkin some cookie. Okay, so what Esley's gonna do is she's gonna move here. And I've got sneak attack, right? Because I have a...
Yes.
Yeah, but you have a person next to you.
And so I'm gonna do my bap. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Both of those hit even without any of the anything.
No. Sneak attack.
Oh
Yeah, no, there.
Okay, so that's 15.
The sneak. I don't think it rolled the
35.
sneak with the. It didn't roll the sneak with because the sneak would also be affected by the crit. So roll the sneak again.
I rolled a sneak twice.
Yes,
because you get double dice
Yeah.
damage.
When you crit, all your dice.
It's all damage dice.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Is it-
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do the math because that is way beyond anything she's got left in her. You just slash, and this lady is, you can describe her death, I guess.
What Esley's gonna do is she's gonna stab her very strategically to where they're really big hits, but they're not so noticeable. And before she crumples to the ground, Esley's gonna hold her up with a knife to her neck as if she's like knocked her out, and yell out to the sniper, "You better put your gun down or her head rolls."
You need to roll a deception.
Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
Thank you.
I like that.
Nat 20 asshole.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. All right. You'll find out eventually. Okay. What lady is down?
She's pulling out of her pocket all the experience she had the last job that she had and the people she worked for and how she was raised.
Yeah.
She's pulling it out of her pocket right
She's
now.
pulling it all out. All right, Felix.
All right. So, now that I've kind of I've been around, I was high up in the air. I've seen all the shots getting fired, and can I try to figure out where this person is?
Yes, you can do a perception. It'd be a whole ass action, which I mean, you got nothing else to do, so.
Yeah. Okay. 22.
Pretty good. This person is hiding terribly. You notice.
See a look of horror.
You notice that there is a person hanging out over near Horatio.
And how the fuck did they shoot at me before?
They moved.
All right. I
You're
am.
the only ones who are allowed to move in between shots.
Yeah, no. But if you move over and shoot downwards, someone's gonna notice. You can't hide like a sniper.
Not if you roll
down.
a high enough stealth.
Yeah, not if you roll high enough stealth. You can't.
Mm-hmm. Muffin.
They would notice
am,
as she slashed at something invisibly.
I am going to fly over. 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to get right there.
Muffin, once I rolled a high enough stealth that I was able to stay stealthed while lit on fire.
True.
So I'm
All
going to
right.
say drop your weapon.
So at this point, Preet and Horatio and Etsley, you all, now that Felix has spun out, you all can see this person. All right. Preet, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do eye bite on them.
Okay.
So they need a wisdom save?
Wisdom save. She has a +3 and she got a 7.
That's not gonna help because I got a 17.
Nope.
So she is going to be affected. She is going to fall unconscious.
All right.
So she'll wake up if she takes damage or another creature uses its action to shake the sleeper awake. So tie her up,
Okay.
Felix.
Well, she's asleep.
Also, I'll give Felix Bardic. I gave you Bardic inspiration. So if you need to
Yes.
react, okay. You got
At
it.
this point, everyone's unconscious, so we can get all out of initiative and stuff because everyone's unconscious. You have one dead person, one tied
dead
up
person who looks unconscious.
who looks unconscious, one dead person, one not dead person. And now that the dead person's done, the kind of the webbing stuff just seems to slack and it's still there, but it doesn't seem to be as threatening as it was before.
As soon as Esley sees the person collapse and be knocked out, she's just gonna casually just drop the body and walk off and just climb off the building.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Felix will say, I'm going to go check out our hotel, guys. Tie her up and bring her along.
Yeah,
fast.
I mean, Claire knows people who can put limbs together. She probably knows people who can speak with the dead too. Need to.
If we do.
Who's gonna carry her?
Well, I can't. That's the one thing I can't do. I'm not.
I gave Bruno. Oh, Bruno's got the ogre gauntlets of ogre power, so he's
I
just
doubt he was wearing them in bed.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get?
You all are in your PJs.
I don't think we can get a corpse up the stairs,
Tiago will
guys.
get here eventually.
Well, I'm not talking about the dead person. I'm talking about the unconscious
Yeah,
one.
we can pass her off as drunk. That's fine.
Yeah, just Claire can figure that out. She's pretty tough. But I'm running back to the hotel.
Okay.
Speaking of Claire, Esley is gonna hop off the roof and come back over here and check on Claire.
Yeah. I mean, she looks like she took a pretty big punch to the face. Like she's got a nice big old black eye now.
Prestidigitation. All right. So yeah, they can help. Yeah, we'll pretend
but
like
with your flying skills and all of this, as you guys sit here, that a commotion eventually begins as people try to come over here. You did blow up half of a building.
Yeah.
That was the thing you did. But besides that, most people just kind of come out and take a look. but people don't necessarily want to approach any of you, so they give you a plenty, pretty big breath to scurry yourselves out. Felix, you make it back to the hotel, and the hotel is just like you left it. Nothing's changed or.
Don't trust it.
Let's just go upstairs. Let's get upstairs. Yeah. Oh, there's no elevator.
Yeah.
There's no elevator. You are walking up the stairs.
Right.
It takes you a while.
Yeah.
Don't shake her awake.
You must meet Tiaho though at some point, and she's pretty.
Yeah,
strong.
she'll help you out.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
between the
super
4 or 5
strong.
of you.
Yeah, we're
guys-
several people. Like we'll definitely be able to get them up.
Tiaho has a +4 to strength, so she's
Okay.
strong.
She is strong.
So strong.
So let's tie her up and wake her up.
Yep.
Okay. You guys, what are you guys doing with the other lady? You just gonna leave her over there?
She on the roof?
Yeah.
She's on the roof.
Yeah, leave her there. She's not gonna attract attention right
Yeah.
away.
Okay, there's your lady. You all gather around your little lounge area with your lady
Oh, I thought
unconscious.
for some in my head it was like a railing on a hole to the floor below. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense in an apartment.
What? No, it's a rug and a little lounge area.
I want Estely to stand like I want her to stand in a spot where the person can see her out of the corner of her eye and be like, "Oh no, that's the person that killed that has my friend." And there we go. I want to be here.
Where's my friend?
Where's your friend?
Or my boss or whatever.
All right. Yeah.
She doesn't have to know that
She's
her
there,
friend is
tied up,
dead.
wakes up. You see a dragonborn woman all tied up with. I mean, when you grabbed her, you saw she was kind of a gun that didn't look like the guns you made for you. Again, your modern eyes look more like a rifle, much longer barrel and all that.
Competition.
And she did have what looked like more like the guns that you made, kind of holstered in on her belt.
Oh yeah,
we've
let's take
taken
those off.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Those are no longer hers.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now you have a musket and a pistol. So
All right.
you can add that to whoever's
Estely's
inventory.
going to be fiddling with the pistol menacingly.
Or a rifle. I don't know what the term is.
Yeah,
but you have one of those.
You all play bad cop.
Yeah,
I'll play the other
Estely's gonna
bad
be
cop
fiddling
'cause
with the
he's
gun
kitty cat.
menacingly.
Since you're searching, while you are also searching around, taking the gun and taking the pistol is fairly easy. She also seems to have some sort of contraption wrapped around her with like, I don't know, just it looks like some weird contraption with like that same kind of thin thread that you got yourself all caught up with, kind of wrapped around it.
Oh, okay. Take
We'll
that off.
take that
We
to
You gonna take it?
Well, I mean, is it
We
easy
should
to get off her
inspect
body?
it first.
Yeah.
Let the artificer actually have a look at it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take a look.
You can do an investigation on it.
It's not been 10 minutes. You still have bardic inspiration too.
I'm not sure if it's been 10 minutes. Are you doing it here or are you doing it back at the...
No, I'll do it here.
You'll do it.
The
It's been more than
contraption.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Investigation of 20.
Investigation of 20. Okay, you're an artificer. With a 20. So, with a 20, you don't know how it works. You know that it's you can smell, especially with working around guns, you can smell a lot of gunpowdery bits on it, and it probably explodes.
Oh god, it's a fucking suicide vest.
Okay. Well, I guess maybe someone with high
If
sleight
I
of
get
hand.
out my I'm gonna tell everybody else to. Well, actually, let's just wake her up.
Oh,
Can I
wait,
sleight
before
of
we
hand
wake
it?
her up.
Can I sleight of hand it off?
Well, not yet. Let's talk to her first.
Okay, but before we talk to her, didn't Etzley, you said you grabbed some stuff out of the woman's pockets? You emptied her. You said you you like took her
Yeah,
stuff away?
I definitely will have wanted to loot the other person.
Okay.
Good.
So the other person, what you found is she's got like on her hand, she seems to have these kind of like like really fancy gloves that on the tips of them they have like nozzles that let her kind of shoot out that the webbing kind of stuff out of
Exley's
it.
definitely taking those.
Yeah, so that's a thing. You don't know how to use it or what it does, but you got it. You also find a piece of parchment paper that when you look at it, looks like it's got an arrow pointing back at your hotel.
Hmm.
And as you kind of walk around, as you carry your this other woman back to your hotel, the arrow very much so points mostly at Felix's room.
Hmm.
All right, so now we can ask her.
I am gonna let Felix know that this thing
Tracking
I
us?
think it was tracking you.
It's pointing at Felix's room, not at Felix.
So there's something in your room that they wanted.
Or maybe that's just where it coincidentally pointed because it's the hotel.
Felix, once you see the paper, hey, remember that tracking paper you saw that one time? That you bought?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stolen.
It's that same thing. It's tracking paper.
Tracking paper.
Haha, so you can't be mad at me for stealing shit.
What?
Huh?
Because
What?
well, the
No,
tracking paper
I'm saying Etsely's not saying that. I'm saying that.
because
That doesn't make any sense either.
No,
I'm
no,
still confused.
I know.
because it taught us what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because it was in the book.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a
So
very...
there's something stolen in your room.
Or something someone wants to find.
That's just something that's being tracked.
I have no idea what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna wake her up.
Wait. Before, let's see if go in the room where Felix was staying with me.
Yeah, I'll go investigate before we wake her up.
And see if it points to exactly what it was they were looking for before we wake her up. If we know what she's looking for, we'll know she's lying to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I've been watching police interrogation videos to watch see what they do.
You're using the tracking paper, which at the end is pretty much like a compass that points at something. Felix, you remember this stuff because you bought some, and as it was explained to you, you can place an item on top of it, and it will track that item for you, and then you can kind of use the tracking paper to find out where that item was. It was used on a book that Etsley stole, which is how somebody found where Etsley was living or staying. This tracking paper points back to the deck of cards that Felix took from the warehouse.
Ah. But I stashed those. I didn't put them in my room.
Where'd you stash them?
I stashed them in a tree or something.
They know now, though. Oh, they were stashed in a tree?
What tree?
Oh,
What
yeah,
tree?
I remember. You did stash them somewhere.
Yeah, I wasn't going to take them with me. I didn't want them to find it. I wanted to have them in case I needed them later.
Oh, no.
Where'd you put them?
So this whole thing just got undone.
Just got undone. Where'd you put them?
I would have put them in like my head was I would have put them like in a tree or stick them someplace under a roof eaves or something like that.
Okay, so take it back. It doesn't point to the hotel. It still points to the deck of cards.
Then how they trace it back to us?
Just don't think about it.
So Etsley, you're a smart Camarilla person. Once you find the deck of cards,
Etsley is gonna be really mad.
So once you find the deck of cards, you can pretty much put two and two together. That while it was tracking the deck of cards, the real point of the deck was the real point of leaving them behind was to see if anybody would take it and then follow whoever took them.
Okay.
So you can presume that when Felix took them the first time
around,
around,
major face palm. when she finds that.
Yeah, they probably followed Felix and know who she is well enough because they didn't. The thing that clues you off is they didn't attack Felix's room. They attacked other people who are probably easier to kidnap than Felix. So there's a good chance you've been
gonna stick this in her pocket and argue with her after the interrogation.
So there's
So
a
we
good
have
chance
two
you've been
arguments
kind
to
of
do.
either. Yeah, Etsley would probably figure this out that there's a good chance you've been tailed for a while now. Like people know where you're staying and who you are.
Esley's gonna be so mad because this is like no-brainer stuff. This is beginner spy stuff.
You
Like
got
she
caught
learned this
stealing
when
a
she was
book.
like 12.
You
You
got
got
stealing a
caught
book.
stealing a book with the same thing. I don't
Yeah,
think
you-
she's got a
you-
high
you-
horse
So Etsley knows this because this is the exact same thing that was used to
to
catch
track
her.
her. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a book. That's not
You've
like
got no
highly dangerous
There's
people.
no high horse here.
Yeah.
You can just get down.
You fell for the exact same thing.
No,
you
we-
just
we
know it because
just-
you fell for the exact
That's
same
how you
trick.
do it, but yeah.
Okay.
So you
I
guys are
hate to
equal.
do. I
Yep.
hate to do this, but an interrogation is probably gonna take a while, and I do need to go to bed
Yeah.
at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
All right, we're gonna
you
leave it
guys-
there.
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna leave it there. That's So either way,
So now we have two arguments to act
you
through.
have two
Yes.
arguments after. You have to have the forgiveness
then
that
to-
happened before this, and then the argument that happens after this.
Well, it might change the argument that happened.
and
though.
the second forgiveness.
Yeah, the
and
second forgiveness that happens after that.
Oh dear Lord.
But
Like,
yes,
I do
either
think
way,
actually I do think Felix kind of gave her a little bit of a ear knocking when she got caught because her mom got dragged into it too, and so yeah, Etsley caught a bit of hell.
Yeah.
yeah. So yes, unfortunately, Felix, you fell into the exact same trap that Etsley fell
Yeah.
into.
Well,
You took something you shouldn't have.
Mm.
now we have to figure out who to
Now
give
our
it back
cover's
to.
been blown and
I think
Esley's
we're
gonna be so
ahead.
annoyed. Esley's
We're
so annoyed.
ahead. We
Are
know
we?
somebody. We have a person that we've captured who
They don't care about them
presumably.
though.
Wait,
Well, I know
They
they don't
don't know anything.
care about them, but that they know something.
They don't.
yes, come.
They do.
Oh
They
God,
just got an order.
Yeah,
you
but they
d-
didn't get it from the blue nowhere and just do it.
Look, now
just
that we
wake
know,
us.
what they were looking for when we wake her, we'll be able to tell if she's telling us the truth because we already know what is going on. So what she tells us will be informative if she lies to us or if she verifies it.
And I'm just gonna say, because they hurt Claire and because of the card deck, Etzley's gonna be so cruel towards this person in the interrogation.
That's why you're not going to do it, and the person with the 13 persuasion is going to do it.
What about deception? So if they ask if their friend's alive,
I still think you want to go with persuasion here and not deception.
Let's deal with this next time, shall we?
All right. So until next
sorry,
time,
nothing.
it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
party.
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 Hey, they did the bed.
Fucking knew it.
Okay. And yeah.
I knew taking those